What if I told you that age is not the main enemy of your muscles? In fact, the primary reason for leg weakness in old age is not the number on your ID, but rather what happens to your body every morning. This process is called sarcopenia, which refers to the loss of muscle strength and mass. And do you know when it begins? It starts after the age of 30, not at 60 or 70, but when a person is in their prime. Without proper care, one can lose up to half of their muscle mass by the time they reach 60. But here's what's truly shocking. This process can be completely halted, and in some cases, even reversed. Many people think that if they don't go to the gym, their muscles will simply stop developing. In reality, it's much worse. They don't just stop, they begin to literally disappear. This is why older adults often complain about leg weakness, instability while walking, and fatigue. However, recent scientific findings indicate that it is possible to keep muscles strong even at 90 years old. The problem is that most people start thinking about this too late. They only notice a loss of strength when climbing stairs becomes difficult or when their legs start shaking after standing for just a few minutes. But with the right preparation, aging doesn't have to be synonymous with weakness. Neither gyms nor magic pills hold the key to strong legs in old age. It lies in your morning habits. Everything you do or don't do in the first hours after waking up determines the state of your muscles 20, 30, or even 50 years down the line. Some of these habits may surprise you. Today, I will share 6 morning rituals that literally activate your muscles and provide strength to your legs for years to come. 3 of them are related to nutrition, while 3 involve actions we typically overlook. Yet these actions are crucial in determining whether your muscles will function like clockwork or slowly fade away. One item on this list may completely change your perspective on healthy aging. Before we dive in, make sure to subscribe to my channel where I share insights that truly impact life. Ready? Let's get started. First, charge water is not a myth. It's a way to kickstart your muscles. Do you drink water in the morning? Now here's a more interesting question. How do you drink it? Most people just gulp down a few sips to wash away the morning dryness in their mouths, and that's it. However, science shows that if you drink water correctly, your muscles start functioning better, and their aging slows down. After sleep, our bodies are dehydrated. We lose a significant amount of fluid overnight. If we don't replenish it in the morning, our blood thickens, oxygen has a harder time reaching the tissues, and our muscles seem to fall asleep. Many older adults lose mobility precisely because their cells have suffered from a lack of water for years. But simply drinking a glass of water isn't enough. Regular water passes through the body too quickly without being retained in the cells. This means that muscles remain dehydrated. The solution? Charged water with electrolytes. Electrolytes are minerals that help water penetrate and stay in the cells. Key electrolytes include sodium, potassium, and magnesium. Without them, fluids just pass through the body without providing any benefit. How do you prepare it? It's simple. Take a glass of warm water, add a pinch of sea salt, which contains sodium and trace elements, and a few drops of lemon juice. You can also add half a teaspoon of honey for energy for your muscles. This powerful natural electrolyte hydrates the cells and immediately activates bodily functions. Why is this so important? Muscles are made up of about 70% water. If there isn't enough fluid, they lose elasticity, become less resilient, and tire more quickly. Without adequate hydration, blood circulation is impaired, leading to weakened legs, cramps, and loss of coordination. Interestingly, athletes and military personnel use electrolyte water every morning because it helps their bodies recover quickly and prepare for exertion. A regular glass of this water in the morning improves muscle tone, prevents cramps, and enhances leg stability. Try incorporating this habit into your routine, and within just a few days, you'll notice a difference. Lighter legs, no morning stiffness, and an energy boost. All from simply drinking water correctly. Second, muscle food instead of coffee. Most people reach for a cup of coffee in the morning. It energizes them and helps them wake up. But there's one catch. It doesn't provide any benefits for your muscles. Moreover, drinking coffee on an empty stomach triggers cortisol release, the stress hormone, which can gradually destroy muscle tissue and weaken them over time. When the body wakes up, it urgently needs nourishment for recovery. During the night, muscles deplete nutrients. If you don't provide them with necessary fuel in the morning, your body will start using its own reserves, including breaking down muscle fibers. To avoid this situation, you need to give your body protein right after waking up, a building block for your muscles. Why protein? Because muscles are made up of amino acids that come from food. If you don't get them in the morning, your body will take them from its own muscle tissue. This is a direct path to weaken legs in the future. What should you eat in the morning? The simplest option is an omelet with cheese and greens. It contains both protein and fats that aid absorption. Cottage cheese with nuts and honey is another great choice as it combines protein with beneficial trace elements. Alternatively, Greek yogurt with a spoonful of flaxseed oil is an excellent source of amino acids and healthy fats. This is very important because maintaining muscle and joint health in older age is directly linked to quality of life and levels of independence. Here are several key points highlighting why this is so critical. 1. Preservation of muscle mass. As we age, there is a natural decline in muscle mass known as sarcopenia. Engaging in exercise and consuming a balanced diet, particularly with an emphasis on protein, can help slow this process and maintain muscle strength. 2. Improve balance. Flexibility exercises and strengthening workouts for the legs contribute to better balance. This is especially crucial for older adults, as balance issues can lead to falls, which often result in serious injuries. 3. Prevention of pain and discomfort. Regular movement and stretching can help prevent morning stiffness and joint pain, allowing individuals to feel more comfortable in their daily lives. 4. Increased energy levels. Morning exercises stimulate circulation and enhance metabolism, which helps boost energy levels throughout the day. 5. Psychological well-being. Physical activity promotes the release of endorphins, improving mood and overall mental health. 6. Long-term benefits. Simple morning habits can have lasting positive effects on health. Individuals who take care of their bodies from a young age are more likely to maintain physical activity and independence as they grow older. Thus, swapping out morning coffee for a protein-rich breakfast and doing light exercises in bed are simple steps that can significantly enhance quality of life in the future. These habits require little time or effort, but can have a substantial impact. As we age, muscles not only lose strength, but also their ability to respond quickly to movement. This is one reason why older adults are more prone to tripping and falling. However, if we give our legs a proper start each morning, the muscles will remain active and ready for exertion. Additionally, these morning movements serve as excellent prevention against varicose veins and blood clots. When we stay in a static position for long periods, such as sitting, blood circulation in the legs slows down. Morning warm-ups help stimulate blood flow and improve vascular tone. Interestingly, older adults who perform simple exercises in bed reduce their risk of falls and fractures by nearly half. This is because their muscles and joints stay active and prepared for movement even after many years. The takeaway is that before getting out of bed, spend at least a minute focusing on your legs. It's easier than a full workout but yields incredible results. Strong muscles, good coordination, and fewer injuries in the future. 4 minerals essential for muscle strength. When it comes to muscle health, people often think of protein, but few realize that without minerals, muscles cannot function properly, even with an ideal diet, regular exercise, and an active lifestyle. A deficiency in key micronutrients can lead to muscle weakness and make the legs susceptible to cramps and fatigue. The 3 main minerals essential for optimal muscle function are potassium, magnesium, and calcium. They are responsible for nerve impulse transmission, muscle contraction, and recovery after exertion. If these minerals are not replenished in the morning, muscles will operate in emergency mode. 1. Potassium is the primary mineral that regulates water balance in muscles. A deficiency can lead to loss of tone, causing legs to feel sluggish and resulting in quick fatigue during prolonged activity. Potassium can be found in bananas, spinach, avocados, and potatoes. 2. Magnesium is an anti-stress mineral that helps muscles relax after contraction. A lack of magnesium can lead to cramps, especially at night. Excellent sources of magnesium include almonds, pumpkin seeds, buckwheat, and cocoa. 3. Calcium is not only essential for bones, but also plays a crucial role in muscle contraction. Without adequate calcium levels, muscles may weaken and joints become less flexible. Best morning sources of calcium. Natural sources of calcium include cheese, cottage cheese, and kefir. To get all these essential minerals in the morning, the simplest way is to eat something that contains several of them at once. For example, a banana with a handful of almonds provides potassium and magnesium, while yogurt with pumpkin seeds combines calcium and magnesium in one dish. Oatmeal made with milk and cocoa is an excellent balance of all three minerals. If you're short on time for breakfast, you can drink a muscle-boosting beverage, a glass of water with a spoonful of cocoa and a small amount of honey. Cocoa is rich in magnesium, and honey helps the minerals absorb more quickly. Many people don't notice a deficiency in these micronutrients until they start suffering from constant fatigue, cramps, and weakness in their legs. Interestingly, even a small replenishment of mineral reserves in the morning can improve muscle function throughout the day. Conclusion. If you want your legs to remain strong at any age, take care to include minerals in your morning routine. They not only strengthen muscles, but also protect them from age-related changes, making the body more resilient and robust. Contrast showers. Better than morning exercise. Few people know that alternating between hot and cold water is one of the most powerful stimuli for muscles. Many think that a contrast shower is just a way to wake up in the morning, but it does much more. It trains blood vessels, improves blood flow, and strengthens leg muscles. How it works. It's simple. Hot water dilates blood vessels, increasing blood flow to the muscles, while cold water constricts them, causing blood to circulate faster. This effect is similar to training for the cardiovascular system. As blood moves actively, muscles receive more oxygen and nutrients, making them stronger and more resilient. Athletes have long used this method for accelerated muscle recovery after workouts. For instance, after intense training sessions, professionals immerse themselves in cold water, followed by warm water to reduce inflammation and strengthen muscles. By taking contrast showers in the morning, you can initiate this process daily without much effort. How to take a contrast shower. 1. Start with a small temperature difference and gradually increase it. 2. Begin with warm water for about 1 minute to warm up your body. 3. Switch to cold water for 20 to 30 seconds. 4. Return to hot water for about 1 minute. 5. Repeat this cycle 4 times, finishing with cold water. If it's challenging to endure strong cold at first, you can start with cool water and gradually lower the temperature. What benefits does this provide for the legs? First, it strengthens the capillary network, making the muscles more resilient to stress. Second, it reduces the risk of varicose veins. Cold water causes the veins to contract, preventing them from stretching. Third, the muscles receive a signal for quick activation, which decreases morning stiffness and makes movements feel lighter. There's another surprising effect. Contrast showers boost metabolism, which not only helps strengthen muscles, but also aids in burning excess fat. Researchers have found that people who regularly take contrast showers are less likely to suffer from age-related obesity and muscle weakness. Interestingly, in Scandinavian countries where people are accustomed to alternating between hot and cold water from a young age, such as in saunas followed by ice baths, the percentage of elderly individuals leading active lifestyles is significantly higher than in countries without such habits. In conclusion, a contrast shower is not just a morning pick-me-up, it's a powerful tool for leg health. By incorporating it into your routine, you can not only strengthen your muscles but also make them more resilient, flexible, and ready for physical activity at any age. Now let's talk about morning walking with a clever twist. Walking is one of the most natural and accessible forms of movement. It may seem simple, but not everyone knows that if done correctly in the morning, walking can not only keep your muscles toned, but also genuinely slow down their aging process. And you don't need to spend hours covering long distances. Just adding one small yet crucial element can make a difference. While regular walking is beneficial, it doesn't provide enough resistance to maintain muscle mass as we age. Our leg muscles lose their ability to function effectively without the right stimulus. The solution is to add some light resistance. The easiest way to do this is by using weights. This could be a small backpack filled with books or water bottles weighing just 2 to 3 kilograms. This added weight encourages the muscles to work harder, strengthening not only the legs but also the back. This is especially important for older adults since core and lower body muscles play a crucial role in balance and stability while walking. Another trick is to change up the terrain. Walking on flat surfaces can lead to muscle adaptation due to repetitive strain. However, incorporating small inclines and declines into your route, like stairs or an inclined path, provides varied resistance that enhances endurance. This mimics natural movements that help maintain leg strength throughout life. Many underestimate the importance of walking upon waking up. In the morning, the body is particularly receptive to activity. Metabolism speeds up, circulation improves, and we begin to function more actively. What is the optimal duration for noticeable effects? Just 10 to 15 minutes of brisk walking is sufficient. However, there's one important detail. The pace should be moderately fast. A slow stroll won't provide the muscles with the necessary load, while a slightly more vigorous walk can kickstart muscle strengthening processes. There's another surprising benefit of morning walking. It enhances brain function. When the legs are in motion, blood flow to the brain increases, improving concentration and cognitive abilities. This explains why people who start their day with active movements feel more energized and think more clearly. Interestingly, studies have shown that elderly individuals who walk for at least 15 minutes daily are less likely to experience muscle weakness and joint issues, even into their 80s. Their legs remain strong and stable, significantly reducing the risk of falls. In conclusion, incorporating some light-weighted walking into your morning routine will benefit your muscles immensely. It doesn't take much time but yields significant results: strong, resilient legs and sustained activity for years to come. Every morning presents an opportunity to strengthen your body, especially your legs. Those who start their day correctly gain a substantial advantage in maintaining muscle strength over the years. Hydration with electrolytes, a protein-rich breakfast, morning movements while still in bed, minerals, contrast showers, and active walking are not complex workouts, but simple habits that can dramatically improve quality of life. Muscles don't age due to time alone. They weaken from a lack of proper care. If this process begins in your 60s or 70s, your legs may become weak, making everyday activities like climbing stairs or taking long walks challenging. However, if you pay attention to your muscles in the morning, even at 80 years old, you can maintain strength, mobility, and a confident stride. It's essential to understand that our bodies adapt to what we provide them. If we don't give our legs enough load, they will atrophy. If we deprive them of nutrients, they will lose strength. But by taking small yet correct steps each morning, our muscles will receive everything they need for long-term health. Many people think about muscle health too late, only when pain, weakness, and limited movement arise. Those who begin caring for their legs early on enjoy a completely different aging experience: active, fulfilling lives free from physical limitations. So why not start tomorrow? Just a few simple changes in your morning routine can lead to years of gratitude for yourself down the line. Take steps toward health now so you won't regret missed opportunities later.